I wanted to stop by and share a little bit about the new moon that we just had 2 days ago. And it's a new moon in Pisces that just had the Sun met with Saturn, and is going to also see Venus moving into Aries. It is a moon that is inviting us to experiment or be more conscious about our feelings regarding passion, regarding romance, and romance beyond only the relationship or partnership type of romance within our lives, romance. How do we find romance in our own life with everything that we are doing or experiencing, and how that creates melancholy for the thing that we're yearning for, that we believe that we don't have yet, and how that connects with dissatisfaction and perhaps bravery to move beyond the perception of where we are and create an angst that is the impulse that lets you be spiritually driven to move forward and liberate ourselves from all patterns, unbalanced behaviors and responses, and how to remain in the balanced side of things and avoid any fanatism or rigidity or polarization or intolerance, and moving beyond the perception of failure. Because when we feel that we have reached the end of something, let it be a relationship, let it be a job, or whatever it is that in your life you feel that you have reached the end, it is the seed that you can let this lunar cycle grow and let it sprout, so that it can be the driver for you to expand beyond what you have known as your reality, what it is, what defines you and has been your identity for so long. And the first part of the cycle, the lunar cycle, is gonna be very like tension between the mental, rational aspects and the emotional passion that is trying to move through. And it is gonna end up in the second half with a very, very mental body that is not empowered, let's say, and you're gonna move and feel that you're gonna be taken over by faith, imagination, and instinct. I will recommend that you work with either practices that help you feel grounded if you tend to be somebody that acts on emotional impulses. But on the other hand, if you tend to be a person that is mostly in the mental body, let yourself be taken by this and see where this can take you. This cycle is very strongly influenced by Saturn entering Pisces. And this Saturn is going to be touching on these, on the degrees that the new moon is happening 3 times this year. And the degree at which this new moon is happening is 1 degree of Pisces. And 1 in numerology, it's the beginning of everything. So this seed that you're going to be working in this moon cycle is a very important and transcendental seed for you. And it may be connected with experiences that you lived back in 1994 and 1995, which is the last time that Saturn was in Pisces. So try to look at this time like the beginning of an end. How can you transform and liberate yourself from an experience, an emotional pattern, or anything that comes to your mind regarding to that time in your life? And how this new cycle is giving you the opportunity 3 times this year to look at it from different angles. Because right now we are about to start the new astrological year. So it's like at the end of the year. You can look back and identify what things may be carrying into your life today from back then. And then it's going to happen again at the end of September, which is the time of fall. And at that time, the bigger seeds of the bigger trees is when they fall into the earth. So at that time is a moment in which you can put your will in having that seed grow to be the tree that you want it to be, the new life that you want to create. And the third time that this happens is in December, which is the time of that when we are at the darkest, but is in the darkness that we can create new life, because it is in the darkness of the womb that the seed grows. So with all those images, I want to let you also consider that there are plant allies that you can use, and perhaps for these specific moon cycle, it would be better to work with a plant that helps us cool, because this new moon is happening in Pisces, which is water, but is also influenced by Jupiter and Venus, and those two are in a fire sign in Aries. And when you have water and fire, you might have boiling water. And when you have boiling water, you may have emotions that burst out of you and may burn not only you, but everyone around you. So if you want more tips on which herbs you could work with, please let me comment and I'll be happy to share that with you. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.